Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today to come at you with my very first collab or sponsor video. I guess about 3 weeks ago now, a company called BeautyBigBang reached out to me and asked me if I'd like to try out some of their products and do a review for them. And I picked a few amazing things, and I'm going to play with two of those in this video. One, if of course you could already not notice, is this amazing fish scales or mermaid scales. And they sent me this amazing gold multi-chrome mermaid looking glitter. And the cool thing about this is it has some texture to it, so it actually ends up looking like fish scales. So I wanted to throw together a manicure for you guys using these, and they have in 3 different sizes. This is the small, medium, and then the large size, which are amazing for creating the design that I'm thinking of. And they also sent me, one of my requests is I'm so excited about this, some glow in the dark pigment, and this is super, super, super pigmented. And I'll put up some pictures on Instagram and some videos on my Facebook page too of the finished design, so you can see absolutely how pigmented and crazy glow in the dark this is. I absolutely love it. So I decided to monopolize in this time of year and go with a Father's Day manicure idea. I haven't done my thumb yet because I think I'm going to do something different. But I have decided to put like a fish or a bass on my nails. So the little head starts here and he's kind of like swimming through my nails. And as you can see, I've already kind of started placing this amazing fish scale glitter on my nails. So I used this amazing Art Deco from the dollar store to get that awesome lines down. I also used Sally Hansen, and this is their Brisk Blue, which is amazing. I used the Broadway Gel Strong for a lighter kind of an accent color, so it kind of popped. I also kind of took this amazing green and kind of dotted, I don't know if, let me see if I can get this to focus up for you guys. See how amazing this green is, and I kind of dotted it around and then just kind of used my fingertip to kind of give it a little bit of texture, so it kind of shimmered and shined in different light, and I love how that looks underneath so far. So, and I also use this 2-color Revlon, this color at the end. I do, whoops, I'm dropping everything. I do really love Revlon for the most part. This is not a great duo, just because I think this is a, it's just not good. Okay, so I'm going to move everything aside, and I'm going to continue with placement of these amazing fish scale glitters. These are so rad. I can't wait to get out in the sunshine and take some pictures for you guys. So I am going to take some long dry top coat. This says rapid dry. This is, it's a lie, but it's awesome, and it's the dollar store. And I've kind of gone along the side edge right here and placed some tinier glitters. On the top I placed some larger glitters, and the bottom the smaller. So I'm going to kind of gradient up his belly with the longer glitter, and then finish his little tail off here too. So I'm going to take some of this rapid dry or non-rapid dry, which is really what you need, some sticky wet top coat, and I'm going to kind of draw along the edges here. And since these are kind of textured, which makes the manicure amazing, you have to remember to catch that edge and kind of coat them. So each new spot is a new coating. So I'm going to go in the middle here with my little grabber stick, and I'm going to try to see if I can get this in frame for you guys, and just kind of go in and pick up quite a few of the little glitters on the end of my little grabby stick. And I'm going to just place them along the edge. The good thing about this is it's meant to be kind of overlapped a little, so that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of running it along and placing these little glitters so they overlap with one another and create this beautiful, almost like a lacy design. Oh my gosh, this hits the light. I cannot wait to get this out in the sun for you. I'm going to put a little bit more up here. I can't wait to try more of their products, and to be perfectly honest, I was expecting, especially with the quality of this, I hadn't really looked at prices before, Because I was just way too excited. My first sponsorship, they reached out to me. It's yeah, I was excited, okay? So I didn't even bother to look at anything else that they had sent me. And so when I went on their sites, I picked my favorite products, and I have a amazing new holographic powder I'm going to show you guys in a next comparison video here in a few days. And their prices are incredible. It's like just under $4, I believe, for the pack of pigments. And I bought pigments before, and they were very expensive. So I'm going to shut up a little bit and take this larger glitter and kind of run it across the top of my fish back. And I'm going to kind of stagger them a little bit, kind of back and forth, if you can see what I'm doing. These glitter, I also have to say kudos on this company for choosing really good glitter manufacturers, because the glitter actually is very easy to separate. I haven't had a lot of problems with the glitter sticking to itself. I mean, glitter is always hard to work with, but especially when it's something like this where you know you're not going to just be dipping your finger in the bucket of glitter and coming out with a beautiful manicure. You really have to play with it and work with it. And the glitter is not messy, it doesn't get everywhere, and it doesn't stick to itself. I also tested it out with a lot of different top coats, even gel top coats, like rubbing it, and it doesn't seem to fade or bleed. And I think that's a huge plus, because even some of the very expensive glitters that I have like went out and bought did not hold up as well to this. This is awesome. And I'm not just saying that because they sent me free stuff. I am brutally honest. As I'm sure you guys have heard, I've kind of bashed a couple of companies. That one's stuck on there. For a couple of reasons, because they just don't put out good products. But this is really cool. Oh my Lord and sweet Jesus of heaven. That is gorgeous. So I'm going to continue on here and make another little line down this middle nail and continue with some of my medium glitter. I love these little fish scales, and originally I was going to do a mermaid manicure, but I decided if Father's Day is coming up, I might as well slap a fish on my nail. I was going for like a largemouth bass kind of idea, but no. It's going to be a play fish, a mythical fish. I'm going to give him big blue googly eyes. And see how pretty that is, because you can tell the difference of the flakes. So when you kind of roll your nail back and forth, it gives off different shines and different colors. I am absolutely blown away by the magic of this glitter. See, I hope you guys can see what I'm talking about when I'm saying the glitter doesn't bunch up. When I poke my little stick in there and I grab like 3 or 4 or 5 glitters on the tip of this, the glitters stick out individually, so I'm able to kind of like dot along the line, if you know what I'm talking about. And the glitters stick in like a beautiful little row, like fish scales, kind of like overlapping rather than just clumping up on each other and getting really crazy. I really, really appreciate that. I'm going to do another little row here of some of the medium-sized glitters. And for kind of a breakup, I'm going to go in here with a large glitter right in the middle of his tummy, just for a little bit of a breakup. We have to have fun things. Fishes are delicious. Well, I don't really like fish, but I know a lot of people who do like fish. And magical and lovely, so we have to add a little bit of class. Gosh, I love how this this applies. With minimal work, I'm going right in and creating this beautiful, effortless kind of scaling. And if you take the time to texturize the darker polish of your fish color underneath, oh, ladies and gentlemen, can we see how absolutely gorgeous that is? All right, so I'm going to come along the back here. I'm going to put another strip of my top coat down the middle here. And I'm going to stick quite a few of these larger glitters in a line. Now, originally I was trying to, you'll notice that when you get these amazing glitters, that they kind of like curve up and down, almost like a C curve on a nail. I'm trying to place this here. And I was like worried about, oh, I've got to have them placed in the right direction. It actually looks really awesome if some are turning up and some are turning down, because it really does kind of mimic that shine of fish scales. But also, if you noticed on the tail, if you lay them the same design, they're going to create like a glow line on your nail. This is awesome. I'm going to take some of the medium glitters and kind of place and dot them along the side here. Happening is I am getting my my stick and nail polish, so what I'm doing is just take my lighter a little bit and just lightly reshine that edge, so it just kind of gets shiny, and then you kind of want to tap it and make sure, see, no wax transfers. I learned that the hard way. It was bad. I always had a beautiful manicure and I totally ruined it. All right, I'm going to stop blabbing and actually do nail art. Isn't everybody excited? Medium glitters again. Kind of tap those around those larger glitters. These are so spectacular. They're also really easily moved because they kind of pick up around each other rather than, like I said, bunching together and making this horrid mess. Oh my gosh. I'm going to finish off with a line of the bigger glitters toward the end of my fishtail. So ladies, now you have a design. Go out, get yourself some fish scales, and make a Father's Day manicure that your dad can't ignore. He's like, well, I have fish on my nail. I could imagine a couple of people I know doing this just because they wanted their pops to notice their nails. I'm going to turn this big piece of glitter over. And this one, I'm going to let it point up. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm also going to go back in with a little bit of the small glitter and kind of dot it around the sides, just to make sure all those pieces are really kempt and put together. I'm just going to push these aside just a little bit, and we're going to go in with the very last phase of my, well, the second to last phase of my Father's Day manicure. I am going to pour out a little teeny bit of, whoops, I don't want to ruin anything, my pigment powder on my little palette here. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's so neon. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. You cannot see it under the light, but this is absolutely glowing. I'm going to make sure that my manicure is kind of dry so I don't peel up that glitter, and these first three should be pretty much, yeah, they're pretty much dry. Oh my gosh, that even feels amazing. That is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to take a little bit of this glow-in-the-dark glitter. This glow-in-the-dark pigment. I'm going to put a little bit of my, I think it's the Seshvit. I can't pronounce that. Quick dry gel-like top coat. It's this one in this awesome blue bottle, just in case I am too weird to be saying that right. And I'm going to kind of fold some of this pigment powder in and out of this. Kind of grabbing and pulling. Ooh, that's mixing amazing. And I'm going to kind of just brush on the top of these awesome sparkles, mostly towards the back of the fish, like the top, because the top is going to be more shiny than the rest of your fish. Look up pictures of bass before you do fish scales. It helped me greatly. Kind of scooping up this kind of a mixed design, and I really like actually how that gives it, you can see, kind of a greenish glow, more like skin rather than like the rough scales, so it kind of like covers and works perfectly together. And when I was picking it out, I did have a mermaid or fish-like design in my head, and this is exactly what I was talking about. So I'm going to lightly touch the top of this and then come over and glowify my fish's head. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm just going to rinse off my brush and a little acetone, and then come back in with a little bit more. I want to keep a clean brush because I don't want to get anything goopy. You always want to make sure your products are fresh. Out you go. wipe off my brush and put a little bit more of this powder onto it. I have to apologize for my clumsiness today because I am doing everything with my left hand, so I'm obviously not as precise as I would be if I was doing it with my right. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. All right, let me just push this down into the glitters a little bit. When I say push it down into the glitter, I'm kind of like just rubbing it on the top of the glitter and then kind of pushing it down into the little grooves of our fish scales. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Ooh, I love it. I get way too excited. I know I creep some people out. I lost a couple of subscribers after I put up my my video where I said that sometimes I would use my my puppy whiskers for drag marble. I didn't get any negative comments, but that video got a couple of dislikes. So with my handy dandy tool that I have here, because I forgot a dotting brush, I'm going to take a little bit of the blue here. And I don't want to do white because it's going to make him look like a walleye, and we don't need that. I'm going to put a little blue eye at the end, and I am going to add a little black dot with my Art Deco. And then I'm also going to add just one little fish scale to his eye because you'll be able to see the black, and it'll come out beautiful. All right. Steady here. Oh, it's my puppy scratching at my door. Let me in, mother, let me in. All right, I'm gonna go back to my little picker-upper tool and grab my little excess glitter and just see if we can dot that on there. Ha-ha! Oh my gosh, guys. I have to say, overall, for the price of these products, they really, really surprised me. I know that the glow-in-the-dark glows really well, even without a UV or a black light, and I've had pigment powders before, so really huge thank you to BeautyBigBang. Check out their Instagram at BeautyBigBangNails. Also, you can go to their website. I will put all the links down below in this description box. Thank you again, guys, for reminding me when I forget to do that. I'm going to put up my holographic review and to finish off my nail and the rest of my manicure so you can see my happy little fish swimming in perfect light. Thank you again, guys, for watching. If you like this manicure, please subscribe. Hit that like button, pretty please. I won't say smash because I absolutely hate that. It annoys the heck out of me. But check out my Facebook page, too. Thanks for all the support. I'm so sorry for the long video. I love you guys.